Allodreams.com. The snake was crawling towards me. I could see its eyes glittering as it came near me. I also noticed that it kept growing in size as it drew nearer and nearer. I could now see its red and black skin as it came close, and then I was suddenly face to face with the snake, which had stretched up to match my height. Its eyes looked deep into mine, and I was frozen in fear as I looked into the yellow and black color of its eyes. I could not close my eyes no matter how I tried. Then the snake talked. That is just an example of a big snake dream. Oftentimes it is usually disturbing to the dreamer. If you experienced a big snake dream, you will most probably wake up sweating and even be screaming. It is not all the time that a big snake dream will be negative. In some instances, it is quite a positive dream. Why you have a big snake dream? There are various reasons why you might be having this dream, and they are as follows. Unresolved issues and fights. You could be having unresolved conflicts, especially with your loved ones. The unresolved issues must have been as a result of severe criticisms or high expectations by your family members which you felt you could not meet. If this dream keeps recurring, then it could be that the unresolved issues with your close ones are currently causing you some sort of emotional disturbance. Resistance to great change happening in your life. You could also be resisting a great change that is happening in your life. Snakes are oftentimes a symbol of transition and healing. If you are, for example, fighting this big snake in your dream, this could be an indication that you refuse or choose to be ignorant of the changes happening in your life. You could also be unable to make decisions in your life because you don't know how to handle the great changes happening in your life, or you simply don't understand them, which is why you refuse to accept them. If this is the case, try to understand and accept these changes in your life if you can't do anything about them. Resisting the fulfillment of your greatest desire. You could also be having this dream because you are withholding against fulfilling your greatest desire. You could be withholding these desires because you are afraid of the consequences. If your desires are positive, then work on fulfilling them by taking full control of your life. On the other hand, if your greatest desire is negative, then work on eliminating it, because it might affect people around you if you happen to fulfill it. You can seek professional help with that too. A force against you. You could also be having this dream because there could be a person's working against you. Whatever they are doing will affect you. It could be a friend, or a business competitor, or a workplace competitor. Just be on the lookout and be less trusting with the information that you dish out. Repressed sexual energy. Snakes have this phallic association and have been closely related to sexual problems. Oftentimes this dream is more experienced by women compared to men. It is usually a symbol of fear of the opposite gender or some form of repressed sexual energy that you are desperately looking for its release. If you have a partner, you can have a talk with him or seek professional help if not. Big event coming up. You could be afraid of a huge upcoming event in which you are a participator. The big snake dream alerts you to this fact. You might be aware or unaware of the big event. All the same, it would be important to prepare for this event if you are aware of it instead of being afraid, especially if there is no way to stop it. Common big snake dreams. Dream of a big snake chasing you. When you dream of a big snake chasing you, this could be an indication that you could be running away from your greatest fear. It could also mean that you are refusing to face the reality of your life and prefer to display false impressions. This is definitely a mistake, and it is bound to catch up with you eventually. Dream of killing a big snake. This dream is no doubt a positive one. It simply means that you will overcome the biggest hurdle of your life and emerge triumphantly. Your hurdle could be anything such as a bad enemy, financial constraints, disease, or the loss of something in your life. Whatever it is, you are going to overcome it and move forward with your life. Dream of snuggling with a big snake. Usually, in the waking life, we don't cuddle with snakes because they are considered dangerous and killers. A real-life cuddle with a snake will probably kill you. Therefore, when you have this dream, it could be an indication of how you have finally made peace with your fears or your enemy. If it hasn't yet happened, it will most likely happen, and it would be in your best interests if you embraced it. Dream of a long black snake threatening you. A big black snake threatening you in your dream could be a symbol of a bad enemy or a warning against bodily harm. It would be important to pay attention to all your enemies and friends alike, because a bad enemy could also be disguised as a friend. Just be on your guard, because you never know where the bodily harm or threat will come from. Dream of a big snake climbing a tree or crossing your path. When you experience this dream, this means that you will be lucky. Things are going to work out for you and everything is going to be clear and fall into place as it should. You will likely experience great success in business, and this is also the time to invest because great returns on your investment are likely. Conclusion. The key here is remembering your dreams. Another factor to be considered is how you view snakes in your waking life. Do you view them as evil, dangerous, or just as creatures? Are you afraid of them? How you view snakes in your waking life will be key when it comes to interpreting your big snake dream.